Good afternoon and welcome to this special interview with Sabyasachi Ray, Executive Director of GJEPC. We have a historic budget today and there are some major announcements which are going to benefit the industry. So let's start. Sabyasachi, thank you for your time and being with us. You know, there's a massive happiness and delight in the industry that gold, silver, platinum import duty has been reduced in a major way. So what do you think is the logic behind this and how is it going to impact the industry?
See, Samit, if you look at the budget today and how our Honorable Finance Minister started her speech, she has looked at the employment of the entire Indian, youth or Indian, the marginalized section of the society. So what she started with, she told that she has special things in the budget for the labor-intensive sector. So if you have seen what she has announced, she has big announcement for the leather sector, again the labor-intensive sector. She has big announcement for the textile, which is again a labor-intensive sector, and gems and jewelry. So these three, in the parlance of the government, are the labor-intensive sector, where from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, people are involved into manufacturing in small scale. From the marginalized sector, the artisans, the workers are earning their livelihood, and they have no other ways of earning their livelihood. They have throughout their life, they have not known anything beyond manufacturing gold jewelry or manufacturing silver or platinum jewelry, and also, cutting and polishing of diamonds. So the entire announcements, whatever has happened, if you have seen, if you have noticed, this is for the increase of production and the employment and exports for the country. So that is what I can say. Because of this landmark, and the government has taken very progressive steps for increasing the sector in terms of production and manufacturing, which will give a fillip and boost to the exports and the employment from the sector.
Great. And Sabyasachi, we all know that mining plays a very important role in our industry. We are a fully natural metals and gems based business. Now, these other two major decisions or the major recommendations which you have done, in fact, GJPC's all the three big recommendations have been accepted. The second and third one is the safe harbor for rough sales by mining companies in India, and the second is the 2% levy which has been removed. Can you explain it a little bit better and how it's going to help the diamond industry?
Yes, as I have told you, Samit, if you look what are the incentives or what are the relaxations that has been given to the sector is in terms of raw material. If you to look at gold, silver, platinum, this is raw material for manufacturing of jewelry. So the relaxation has been given on the raw material for gold, silver, and platinum jewelry manufacturing and production and sales and exports and employment. The same way, when you look at the diamonds, you look at diamonds, the entire raw diamond, which is the raw material for our cutting and polishing industry, comes from abroad. So today, you were in diamond sector before also, you know this, that rough diamonds currently are traded in centers like Belgium, Dubai, and etc. Now, what was happening due to these two big things? One is the equalization levy. What is the equalization levy? I will explain to you. See, the auctioning of rough diamonds or the sites happens abroad. Now, a guy who is having a manufacturing unit in India, small or big, whoever it is, they need to travel there, because till now what was happening, because you know that the bidding happens online. They can see the diamonds, and after that the bidding happens online. So if they were bidding online and if the diamonds are coming to India, there is an equalization levy of 2%. Effectively, it was not done for our sector or B2B sector, but effectively it was done for like Amazon or etc., where you do the trading anywhere in the world, and then the consumer is serviced, and because of the taxation or corporate taxation was being earned by somewhere else. So this is the international taxation of equalization levy which was done. So this was a long-standing demand of ours, that why don't you withdraw this, so that the people who are traveling abroad to buy the rough diamonds and participate in the auctions, and the auction houses which are not doing the auctions for the Indians, that can come back to India. So this is one big step to see that the rough trading and auctioning starts in India. This is one big step, so that the small manufacturers, the big manufacturers have offices in, let's say, Antwerp, Dubai, New York, everywhere, but not the small manufacturers. So they were either going there to bid and buy the diamonds, or they were buying from the primary suppliers who are importing and then supplying. So that with this one big move, will see that the small manufacturers can buy from the miners directly from the auctions directly in India, because there is no now they can bid online and they can get the diamonds here. So their cost of production will get decreased into these very difficult times which they are going through. Second thing is this safe harbor taxation. Now, safe harbor taxation, what is the safe harbor taxation? You know that small miners anywhere in the world, let's say Lesotho, Congo, etc., all are offloading their diamonds right now into Belgium or Dubai. They were not doing this in India because India, if a foreign miner comes to India, they do the trading and then somebody purchases those rough diamonds. What used to happen is that they will be termed as the PE. P is an entity, that means who will have to give the taxation based on your rate of duty. That means 35% of the profit they have to share, and they have to file an income tax return and etc. So all this complication is not ease of doing business, and also they will not give 35% taxation only for trading, isn't it? Because the mining profits will not be shared here. So we always told that why don't you give us equal dispensation like those trading centers abroad, like Israel or UAE or Belgium. So that was a long-standing demand, that why don't you take a tax on the turnover as it is taken in Belgium, which is called a carat tax, you must be knowing. The carat tax is coming to around 0.185% of the total turnover is a tax. So based on that, the government has initiated a committee which went into deep into how it is traded and what is the trading profit and etc. What we understand, they have filed a report on this, and they have proposed, instead of a turnover tax, we should be given, or rough diamond trading by the foreign miners should be given a safe harbor taxation. What is a safe harbor taxation? That means, let's say you trade $100 of diamonds in the special notified zone, which has been announced in 2006 or 7. And then if you sell the diamond there, and an Indian purchaser or the miners and or cutters and polishers, they purchase it from that auction in the special notified zone, they will be given this benefit of safe harbor taxation, a fixed rate of taxation, maybe 3 or 4%. We do not know right now, they will be announcing it. That is a profit rate on the turnover, fixed profit rate will be considered, which is called a safe harbor profit rate, which is some 3 to 4%. And at today's taxation, the taxation rate will be around 0.75 to 1%. That is what we are expecting through this safe harbor rate, so that all the foreign miners, now they can do the trading directly in India, because what they will get, Indians are ultimate purchasers, because 128 million carats of diamond comes to India, the purchase and cut and polish in India. So they'll get a better rate sitting in India, because people who, when they go to the foreign mining centers, they will also take that costing into consideration, isn't it? So now they can effectively, in the SNZ, do the diamond auctioning, and the smaller cutter and polishers can buy from there at a very concessional rate of tax, and there again their production cost, their purchase cost of diamonds will be lesser, because they do not have to travel abroad, they can buy directly from the miners. So these two big announcement, the abolition of the equalization levy and the safe harbor rate of taxation announcement for the trading of raw diamonds in the SNZ by the foreign miners, will go a long way into shifting the trading destination of raw materials of rough diamonds from abroad to India, which is also essential if you look at what is the geopolitical situation or the sanctions on rough diamonds, etc., which is happening. And then we are hearing about single node, etc., all these things. Now, those diamonds from mining centers can be directly traded in India without going through that sanctions and etc. in third countries and etc. So this is one big move which will give a lot of relief to our diamond manufacturing sector and our exports itself.
Great, great. Thank you very much, Sabyasachi. This is a huge, year. I think this is a big budget for all of us, and we are looking forward to the next 2, 3 decades of big growth. And I think gold and diamonds and silver and gemstones is now very strongly footed in the Vikasit Bharat, the document and the vision of Prime Minister Modi. And we always knew, he always to say Sone ki chidiya, and that those days are coming back. And I think the entire industry is thankful to GJEPC and chairman and vice chairman and you and the entire team of GJEPC for working so hard and so intensely for almost last 10 years, on this project and making it finally happen. So thanks to you, and it is we are looking forward to a mega blockbuster IIJs to start this entire era of growth and prosperity for the industry.
No, this is very good, Samit. Just before the IIJS, this is being announced. And also, see, this government is working in tandem in a lot of fronts. Like you have seen that the FTA with UAE has happened, SIPA. Based on this, again, the entire manufacturing is coming back to India because in Dubai, the exports have grown to more than 30% in the last 1 year. So if you combine all these things, this is, developing or expanding the industry in a big way. And also the expansion retail, you see all our local retailers are also opening foreign franchises, etc. Retail is developing in big way in the country. And with IIJS, which is also helping this entire, there is a great platform for the industry to develop. I think this announcement just before IIJS will give a great fillip to our IIJS also. And thank you for all your, support and efforts also.